Hello, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn and the Frozen Wilds DLC. And we are going to pick up the story where we left off in the last episode. So we have just been made chief of the Banuk tribe, and we're now off to Thunder's Drum. But along the way, or actually it's in the opposite direction, I have noticed there is a Tallneck in the vicinity. So as a quick detour, we are going to go and override the Tallneck so that it opens up the map and shows us what's around and what's nearby. So apparently the Tallneck isn't far, it's just up ahead somewhere. I can't hear it walking around so much. And normally you can hear this thunderous like thump with every footstep because it is such a large machine. But I cannot see it for love nor money. It says it's just up ahead here somewhere. But we do have some glint hawks to deal with, so we'll take care of them first of all. And hopefully the Tallneck is around the corner here somewhere.
It fell a long time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
So that's the reason why we can't find the Tallneck. It's actually fallen over and has frozen itself to the mountain, and is surrounded by scavenger animals or machines, namely the glint hawks and the scrappers.
To take you on.
So we're going to have to get rid of all of these guys before we can investigate further.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the Tallneck. See how deep the damage goes.
So with the last of the machines now dealt with, there's the Tallneck. We're going to have to figure out a way to get up there. This looks like the smoothest route up. And we can then investigate further as to what happened here. Oh, I think I may have bitten off more I can chew. No, we can make it. There we go. So,
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts.
looks like there's some bits missing.
Maybe I could even...
Oh dear, oh dear. What can we do about this? Well, the parts that are missing could very well be parts that the scavengers have taken, and I've wiped out all the scavengers, so maybe they had the pieces I need. Hopefully, anyway. So I don't seem to have this piece. Well, okay, well, we'll get down a bit lower and see if we have any of the other pieces. So it means there's a machine down there somewhere with the bits I need.
Well, that fits.
Well, we've fixed one piece. So 1 down, 2 to go. Let's have a look, see. And part number 3. It doesn't look like we have that either. So let's go through the wreckage here and see if we can't retrieve the items we require. I have been wondering why it's been leading me so far away from the Tallneck, and it turns out at least one machine escaped.
Let's get this out of the way.
So let's take care of that. We must have the part I need. Ooh, they are very, very fast, these guys. Right. Take this. Wow. So it turns out two machines survived, and it was the smaller of the two, the easier to deal with, that had the part we needed. It looks like all of that fighting has drawn the attention of more machines. Yep, definitely more on the way. Well, we managed to take care of that one okay. Let's see if we can't just get on with the job at hand. And the rest might leave us alone if we're far enough away. Although it looks like one of them can see me somewhere. So back to the Tallneck, and we will install the final pieces of the puzzle and hopefully override it and unfog the map somewhat.
Okay, they're heading back.
Have at thee, you winged demon! My aim is absolutely ferocious. I don't think I've actually hit anything yet, but here's hoping. Oh yes, direct hit. You won't be a problem in a few seconds, but your two buddies may still will be.
This Tallneck part's still in one piece. It's in better shape than it was. Okay, I'm right. Just need to get the power flowing through it again. If I'm wrong, in a place no one's watching.
So all of the parts have now been replaced. Let's go and reactivate the Tallneck, and then I believe we will still have to override it afterwards, which is kind of a shame because once we reactivate it, it's probably going to stand up and start walking around again, which means we're going to have to climb up the damn thing. But here is the activation node. So let's bring you back to life.
That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy. Right, it's never easy.
It's alive! It's alive! But as I suspected, we do now have to override it somehow.
I'll need to find it.
This looks like the only highest place in the area. Although actually there is that ridge over there as well. So I was hoping to highlight the track, but it doesn't really work. So my first thought will be we should be able to jump on its head or its back from here. But this is where we raised it from the dead. And will it actually walk past that again? So on the second thoughts, we will head for that little outcropping just up ahead of us, picking up some resources on the way. Now this Tallneck, unlike others I believe, has a much larger radius than some of the ones we've encountered so far. I don't know if that's the norm for the frozen wilds, but as you can see, he is way off there in the distance, long gone. So we're going to have to wait for him to circle all the way back around until he gets back to this point where we are, and we can then finally jump on its back and up to its head and override it. And I have to say, when I initially took on the Tallneck, I thought I'd literally just run over here, activate it, and run back and carry on my way to Thunder's drum. That didn't quite turn out that way, as this Tallneck needed firstly repairing, then activating, and then overriding, and that has taken some considerable time. But once it's back here, all we've got to do is make our way effortlessly up to its dome-like skull and override it. So, Tallneck overridden, we still have machines in the area. It seems that the more noise we make, the more machines come a-running. So with the Tallneck taking quite a lot longer than I expected, we are going to leave the story here for now and continue our journey to Thunder's Drum in the next episode. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.